Hey everybody out there, welcome to another video. I'm Rob.
And I'm Ruben.
And we are going to be talking about what today, Ruben?
Today's a great topic. It's how to build trust when prospecting, and as a result, how to win more clients. Everything is based on trust in relationships, whether it's in friendships or in business, and we are going to unpack this topic.
This is an absolute foundational topic. You cannot go further in a relationship without trust, and this is going to be so important. We're going to cover. Let's jump right into it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is friendship. So Ruben, one of the best things you like to say a lot is getting a sale is not closing someone, it's opening a friendship/relationship. Talk about that.
Well, it's interesting because in the traditional sales model, the salesperson, they're responsible for hunting, and then once that deal is closed, then that account gets passed off to an account manager or someone else that sort of manages that relationship. What an opportunity it is for that salesperson to develop a long-term relationship. So this means I'm not closing a deal, I'm opening a relationship, and I'm there for them after the check comes in and clears the bank. I'm there to see them succeed and to be on that journey with them for long-term continued results.
And remember, the sales operating system is all about connection, conversations, conversions. So conversion is in there, but if you're not making that connection as a friend, truly reaching out and showing that you care, you're never going to get to the last C. So making a friend and opening that relationship is paramount to the very beginning of this relationship.
Now, how often do we have to call our mom and our brothers and our sisters and our cousins to nurture those relationships? Every once in a while is the answer. I think the same thing applies to the relationships in sales and in business. A lot of us forget to nurture relationships. When we think of nurturing, we think of nurturing a garden, but in fact, our relationships are something that does require for us to invest into them, to pick up the phone, to send an email, to shoot over a link of something valuable. I think it's really a massively important part of building trust, to nurture relationships.
And nurturing, when we think about nurturing as well, you got to think that following up is in there, right? And this is where you smartly follow up with the data. And we'll get into all that in a little bit. Talking to a friend, right? When you're talking to a friend, you want to smartly converse with them. You want to have some value that you're leading with. You're not going to talk to a friend about something that doesn't mean anything. So when you look at it from that angle, the nurturing is the water of the plant. Seriously is. There's no life cycle of the sales cycle without the proper nurture, and that involves the friendship angle. All right, so one of the biggest things that we're going to talk about now is when you're going to be a connector. Be a connector, make introductions, get the word out there, and video is the way to do that. So Ruben has a really cool story about connection right now with Xavier Smith.
Okay, so this is a great story that I wanted to share. My friend Xavier, who is a Dubb customer, he actually sent me a LinkedIn message, which I'd like to just share with you in a moment here. And his goal was to connect me with someone. I think the person's name was Brett. And he sent me a Dubb video. He said, hey, Ruben, you guys have some stuff in common. You guys should meet. So he sent this video to Brett and to me. And take a look at it. So this here is an example of the video that Xavier sent me. And what's really neat about this video is that he sent this to me and also to Brett. I think the takeaway here is nurture relationships. We have to think of ourselves nectar. It's not just connecting that person to our sales process, it's also connecting someone else to another individual so that they can collaborate where we have actually no vested interest.
That's actually the biggest thing you've ever said. No vested interest. And that's what friendship's all about,
and
right?
That's the hard part. That's the hard part because you actually have to put your own goals aside and say this is a long-term play. The dividends on that investment are the best. When we create our sales process based on content, it means that we're constantly thinking about value, tutorial videos, demonstration, our clientele, and not have to put ourselves in a situation where we're selling. We're educating and not selling. So when you start to build a library of content, it's the gift that keeps giving. It's a YouTube channel. It's a series of Dubb videos. It's your prospecting material. The sky's the limit when you think about this. The point though is to build that library, because once you acquire enough content, any question, any objection, any concern that you have from someone, eventually you will have an asset that you can share with them. And think about how scalable that is. When you have content out there on all these topics, it's effectively like cloning yourself.
And it's scalable and?
Repeatable.
Scalable and?
Repeatable. So this is an example here of our content library. This is actually Dubb Academy, which you can find on dubbacademy.com. And this is effectively just a collection of videos on how to educate, how to train people on how to use the Dubb platform. And the great thing about this is that we're using the Dubb showcase page. So this is a constantly evolving channel and page that we can continue to add to. And it's very easy to do this. All we have to do is to create tags within our videos on Dubb, and then actually create an inclusion on a Dubb showcase page. We'll actually show how to do that a little bit later in this video. Another channel that I think is very relevant is a support channel. So this is support.dubb.com. This is where all of our articles are. Each and every one of our articles has a video in it, and that makes this whole library extremely educational and extremely shareable.
Talk about leading with value.
Exactly. It's another example of a place to aggregate content, to build up videos. Rob, you used to have very short hair.
Yep.
You've come a long way.
I get it? A long way. I might cut my hair soon, by the way. I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
And by the way, speaking of our YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to our channel at youtube.com/Dubb app. A lot of good material there. And don't forget to click the little notification bell. Get first notice.
It's always going to be first in line, right? All right, so this is a huge part of the trust process, and that is testimonials. Testimonials are gold for a business. And I know a lot of people feel like this sometimes.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, would you please just do a testimonial for me? Can we get on a phone call? Can we get on a Zoom? Can we do something asynchronous? That's kind of a pain in the butt for people. The asynchronous nature of Dubb and the SOS is you can easily have a reply to video CTA below your video where all someone has to do is hit that button and give their testimonial right back. So easy for them, so easy for the process. Ruben's going to show us what that looks like.
Let's get into this. So the first thing that I want to share is that in your Dubb platform, in your dashboard, if you go to assets and then calls to action, you'll notice that one of the CTA options is the video reply function. The great thing about this function is that it allows you to send a video to someone and then have them send you a video back, because there's nothing I think more interesting than sending someone a video and then getting a response back. It's feedback, it's suggestions, it's human life, frankly. It's ultimately a connection.
It's validation too.
Yeah, it just means that the person trusts you if they're gonna send you a video back. So we always encourage putting the video reply function on all of your CTAs and in all of your presets, which I'm gonna show in just 1 minute here. So you'll notice in the presets section, presets are a very easy one-click way to add all of the settings to a video, and you can have multiple presets based on the different activities that you're doing, like prospecting or nurturing or client communication. But in this case, what I'm doing is I'm showing my default preset. And in that preset, I'll show that one of the CTAs can in fact be video reply. So if I just add video reply as one of my options, people will then have the option to send me a video back. And there it is, the video reply. All I have to do at that point is save this, and then now every video that I set, as long as it has this preset, is actually gonna have this video reply button.
The key is with presets, do the work beforehand, set it, and
forget it. Another easy way to add the video reply to a video is actually to do it within the video details section. So if you notice on the video page, if you click on the second tab, details, you can actually add a call to action. Here it is, video reply for Rob. Now here is the massive unlock when it comes to video reply. It's sending your prospects and your clients a video, asking them for a testimonial. Now this doesn't have to be a produced testimonial. This can be an authentic testimonial. This could be something that they grab with their phone or their webcam, and it's from the heart. What we're gonna show you right now is actually how to record a video just like that one on the Dubb mobile app, and then how to take those replies, simply tag them, and then create a showcase page to showcase all of your testimonials. And you can do this whole setup within just a couple of minutes. Now, asking for video testimonials will take some time. You will have to kind of do some nudges and follow up. But once you have at least 3 or 6 videos, you can create a really nice page, which we're gonna show just in 1 moment.
Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. Listen, I'm so happy that you love Dubb, you're enjoying it, you're using it, your business is doing fantastic. I was wondering if you could take just a couple minutes, send me a quick testimonial back. It would mean so much to us over here. So all you have to do is hit the reply with video button below, send me your thoughts right back. It is monumentally important, and we so appreciate it.
An example of the video that was just recorded with a reply with video. Now, once people receive this video and then click that button, you start to capture testimonials. You can send this video as many times as you want, actually, and you can continue to capture testimonials. Now, in the video edit page, you'll notice that the 6th tab is for video replies. Here you will notice all of the various video replies that we're capturing. To add these to your Dubb account, all that you have to do is actually click the upload button. And then once you do that, it's really simple to organize those videos. This part's really important because what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're tagging your videos. If you tag your videos based on how they should be organized and where they should be used, all of a sudden it becomes much easier to organize those. Here on the video page, you'll notice that on the right side, there's actually a toggle button so that you can have a list view or a grid view. I think it's really nice to be able to organize your videos where you can select multiple videos and then you can actually add a tag with testimonial as the tag. So you'll notice in the showcase page, there's the ability to include a tag. So here you'll notice I have a tag for testimonials. Now the great thing about this is that all the videos that have been tagged with testimonials as a tag, they're actually going to appear on the showcase page. And then here we go with the testimonials page. Now this background image is a little obnoxious. I think it's from Tron or something, but this could be just a simple white background. But the idea here is to capture all of the testimonials that we've captured in our entire process simply by adding a tag. And you'll also notice a showcase page can have a custom URL. So once you create that custom URL, you then have a public page where you can share this, and you can also trigger automations, which we will talk about in another video.
So everybody out there, this is the first part of a 3-part series. It's such an important topic that we've broken up into 3. It's going to be action-packed. Here's the first one. Everybody out there, thank you so much for joining us with part 1 of this 3-part series. It's really been a lot of detail, and I think it's so important for everybody.
And if you like this content, please consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much for your support, and we will see you in part 2 of this series.
So much for watching, everybody. Ruben, what do they have to do?
Well, please consider liking and commenting on this video, and if you'd like to share it with one person, that would mean the world to us. Here's a couple of videos right here that you might want to check out. Totally here to help. Thanks, and see you on the other side.
If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel.
And please don't forget to click that notification bell, and to get a free trial of Dubb, go to dubb.com.
See you guys on the other side.